Okay. Drei, eins. Servus, grüezi. Welcome, not to the best, not your favorite podcast with your favorite people host. And my guest this time, all the way from beautiful friends representing Free Mind and Rockforce Crew. Make some noise for B-Boy Nabil. Hello, brother.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Uh,
bro. Thank you
thank
for having me.
Yes, of course, you're a legend now. I've seen. I'm really glad you could take your time. Uh, I'm so happy I got to meet you this year,
Yeah.
first time in person, and we talk a little bit. And it's really nice to see. Still, we have people in the scene that long time on the top. Still, be humble, and you can talk like normal person. You know, like you.
Thank you.
When if you ask something, you give answers. So shout out to you.
We're still we're human being.
Yes, yes, exactly. I say this because I know you 20 years. You know, it's so crazy always. Also funny story when I meet Kareem first time.
Yeah.
We was in Taipei and we drive with the bus and everything. Then we make a stop. Everybody go to the toilet and then everybody go to the toilet and we wash the hands. And he's next to me. And I look at him and I know him since I'm 13 years. You know, I know him. He's like,
Yeah.
I know him. And then I look at him and I say, bro, sorry, but I know you since I'm 13 and I think like I know you, but you don't know me. Hey, it was so funny. So
That
funny.
he's the most humble person I
No,
know.
he's also very
Yeah,
humble. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes. Very, very cool person.
yeah,
Very.
yeah.
I did podcast with him too. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome. Yeah. The first thing we always ask our guests on our platform is, you remember the first thing you saw hip hop or breaking, and do you remember what it was?
My first thing was like real battle. Of course, it was like at a class. I went to with my brother to a breaking class to see his friend, and
Mm-hmm.
then whoa, what is that?
What year are we talking?
99.
19. So back then they already had breaking classes?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
99. So, but before that was like on videos, like commercials, like with Cujo for
Yes.
Mountain
Like that.
Dew, for Mountain Dew or another brand. I
Ah,
don't remember
like this
that.
commercial. Yes, yes, yes.
When he had like
Yeah, the Afro.
Afro. And
Yeah.
so that was the first introduction. And then when I started breaking, my first introduction to breaking was Battle of the Year 98, Family Rockforce.
Family Rockforce. Yes, legendary. Legendary battle, yeah.
It's funny because Family became 2000 Vagabond,
Yes.
and now I'm a Rockforce. So
Yes. Life is crazy, brother. Life
yeah.
is crazy. Nice. And then when you go to the class, you already like it, or you just thought, hey, what are they doing?
In the beginning, I was like, because I was introduced to many sports. I did football, I didn't like it. I did basketball, I did judo, I did taekwondo, everything.
Always athletic.
Yeah. And I was like, there is something missing. I don't like it. But
Mhm.
then when I saw that class, I was like, yeah, I want to try this.
Mhm.
And then I
You
never left.
remember the first moves you practice?
Yeah, the first move, head headstand.
Headstand. Okay.
That's the first move that you
Okay.
want to try at home.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So was there a specific element in breaking that you fell in love first, or you practice everything?
My teachers, they were teaching us like to be all rounded,
Mm-hmm.
so all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like technical stuff and power move because no one in my city were doing technical stuff or power move.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed like a push.
Yeah.
Of course, I was training it, but I was not consistent at it
Okay.
because no one around me wanted to practice those elements.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what did you feel came most easy to you? What moves came more easy to you?
The the move that I got very easy was flare.
Okay.
Yeah, before windmill.
Oh,
Like because
that's a good basic to have.
windmill was hurting so much.
Yeah.
But then I remember one summer I was like, okay, I'm gonna get like that windmill like Storm and Ivan. I want those windmill.
Ah, yeah, the fast ones.
Yeah. So I
Yes.
started working on those one, and it's the like this windmill unlocked a lot of things. Halo, double windmill,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
Then I got it like
Yeah.
easy. Baby meal.
Yeah. For people who don't dance, for us B-boys, when we learn a new move, it's like Christmas. You know, like, oh yeah.
Of course.
And then everything opens up and here opens up and here it's so
Yeah.
nice. It's so nice. So how old were you then when you start breaking, like 99, 2000?
13.
13?
Yeah, I was 13. Yeah.
Yes. And you had a practice room where you go with your friends because for example, for me, I also start with 13 and we
Yeah.
go to youth center.
So we had this school where my elders were teaching. So it was their school with
Okay.
their company, and so they had their own school.
So you can go every time there?
Exactly. So at some point in the beginning, like you're a student, so you come, you pay for the class, blah, blah, blah. And then we created our own crew within the school.
Nice, nice.
And then step by step, we started to be like more involved in the like in the school. And then they didn't charge us.
Ah,
So
yes.
we were going there. They like the teachers, they had the keys. So it was their studio. So we ask for the key, we go there.
I mean, this is how it works, right? You get students, you make them your crew, you make them your family, and then they don't pay anymore. It's different. Then they're gonna teach for you, you know. So you give them jobs and everything. This is how it works, you know.
That's true. Yeah. You give, so you pass on your knowledge.
Yes.
For the new generation too,
Yes.
and it's like
what was your crew name back then? The first one?
KLP.
KLP.
Yeah, KLP.
Okay.
We had like our first event was 2 versus 2 2005 international was Circle Kings, the first one.
Circle Kings in Lausanne.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
That was the first 2 versus 2. I think just before that we did like hypnotic battle in Barcelona, organized by Lunatics.
Yeah.
So it was those two, like international battle we were introduced to.
And when did you start to get in contact with Vagabonds? You practice first with them, or how did that happen?
So first I was, because my city is very close to, is like 1 hour away from Munir city.
What's the name of the city?
So my city is Nantes. Where is it?
Okay.
And Munir city is Angers.
Okay.
It's like 1 hour.
Yes.
So before he got into Vagabond too, like himself, we knew each other.
Ah, okay.
You know, all our region, we knew like I knew people from was Combo back then, but now is Legitimate Obstruction, J.
Okay, yes.
JP, all the elder from Legitim.
The third generation.
Yeah. So all this area, we were like knowing each other. And then, so I knew Munir for a long time. We did theater show together. I was going to his city to practice with him. So when they came 2008 in my city, they called me. They're like, yeah, come practice with us. So I came to practice with them for 2 days. And then they called me. They're like, come to Just the Boo. And then you stay 1 week with us.
Okay.
So I practiced. Then I went there and they introduced me to the crew, and then that's what happened.
Okay, like it came naturally, nothing forced or anything.
No. It was like very organic, like through Munir and two other, like Pierre and Morad from the same my city and Munir city. They were the three of them that introduced me to Vagabond.
Yes. So what was your first battle you enter with them?
The first battle I entered with them was Uh, which one was it? I think it was like Hollywood or a battle in Paris.
Battle in Paris.
International.
Yes,
It was
yes.
like international, but it was in Paris. I
Yes,
don't
yes.
remember exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But was Battle of the Year your first big win with them?
No, it was UK.
UK champs.
Because UK was just a month
It's
before.
month before. Yes.
So that story is crazy because we did R16
Yes, okay.
and we got smoked by Jinjo.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jinjo, they were like well prepared. They like, you see, everyone was here and they were like just flying over us during the whole. So the final was super like intense, but we were not ready.
Okay.
And then so we practiced the whole summer to beat them in UK.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we came to UK in the final, we just like we went like the same level they had in R16. We brought that level.
Mm-hmm. It's like in MMA, you had the training camp. You know,
Exactly.
in 2 months, we'll have them again. Now we have training camp.
Yeah. That's why like I have so much respect for Jinjo and
Yes.
they have for Vagabond and all the team members because we knew like it was Jinjo Vagabond at that time. So it was a good experience. And then a month after was like the rematch in Battle of the Year, but they didn't qualify. So yeah, it was.
It's so crazy because same happened in 2003, I think, or two. With Vagabonds and Expression. Yeah, they battle in UK before and then Battle of the Year again.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Did back then you had the leader in Vagabonds or everybody talk amongst and everybody come together?
No, the leader was always Momo.
Momo was always the leader, I see.
Momo always the leader. But then we had like the thing that I liked in Vagabond when I joined Vagabond was Simemed was still in. Nel was still like very present in the crew. Bosca was in. So we had like a good balance between the new generation and the old generation. So they passed on a lot of knowledge to us. So it was a very good experience. Like,
I mean, people know you also in the Vagabonds Crew. Back then, you were like really famous for your routines and also for your shows, of course.
yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you created these shows or how you created these routines?
So the routines was like we always had like a collective brainstorm, but then only one were taking the final decision. Sorry for the noise. So Momo had always the final word because otherwise it's amazing.
I mean, you need one guy who everybody respects and he decides.
Yeah. But he was always open to discussion.
Yes.
Like he could sometime we see something and we didn't feel it because we were like into it. And we just bring someone from outside and he decided like he's like, oh, that's crazy. Then we keep it.
Yes.
Like a routine or like from the inside it's like we don't feel it, but then you bring someone from outside who never saw it.
Yes.
And it's the same feeling as when you're on stage and people are like, what?
Of course. Yes.
What is happening? So yeah, sometimes you're too focused, you're too like into it that you forget that people, they see it for the first time. It's not the same feeling.
I mean, also when you dance, for me also when I host, the best advice is from a person who never saw you because they have no, how you say, no expectation, you know? They just see you, they see you on this, and then they give you the real feedback, right?
Yeah, true. But also we had like a lot of between like me, Munir, Keys,
Yeah.
a lot of members, even like from the new, the old, we had like so much references, like video games,
Yes.
manga, movies. Like when we did the routine with Jean-Claude Van Damme, we
Yeah.
knew like like everyone will relate to it.
Yes.
Routines with the 3D when we stop and
Yeah.
we move. Yeah, the Matrix thing.
That's nice. Yeah.
You know the Mario Bros.
Yes.
When we like team got into the tunnel and
The
then I
tube.
get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yes.
All this stuff. We were like, we have to show people like not only like routine that choreo and then blow up and then no.
Yes.
We need to tell a story and make people understand, even someone who a layman in breaking, like someone who doesn't know anything, they see it and they're like, that's crazy.
Yes.
You know, just for the sake of the memories that bring it.
So this time with Vagabonds when you win when you like you and Ginger at this time was like the top two crews, right?
Yeah.
Can we say that? It was between like 2.8 and 2.12, something like this in this period?
It was like 2000, no, more 2010,
2010.
2012. Yeah, it was like these 3 years was very like competitive with Ginger. Yeah.
So we had already so many battles internationally. Do you remember any funny stories with the crew when you traveled to other continents maybe or the other countries?
Yeah, there is a lot of story. Like the best one I love is we went to R16 first time, and there is this the whole setup like a press conference and crazy. It was the first time I saw like MMA, like the press conference with the all the sponsors, and we had a dinner. And me, I remember like yesterday, I sit next to Momo all the time. So I talk to him. We talk in Moroccan.
Yes.
Because we're Moroccan. So we talk to each other in Moroccan. And then we see one guy, he saw us talking in Darija, it's Moroccan Arabic. He started to talk to us, he's Korean. And he started to talk to us.
Okay.
I come from Agadir, and my parents, they were like, my dad was ambassador. He moved when I was 1 year old. I grew up in Agadir. I'm here for like not for so long. I'm Moroccan. I did my army here, and I want to go back to Morocco. And he was talking Arabic. I was like, you know, like, yeah, it's overwhelming. Like how that.
Nice.
So that's one of the story that I really like. It's stick in my mind. Yeah.
And one of the worst trips you had with the crew?
The worst one, it was not the worst trip, but the worst experience.
Okay, yes.
Was like we did French Got Talent.
Ooh, okay, television, huh?
And yeah, it was weird because they're not looking for special act or the best performance. They are looking for drama.
Yes.
It's TV show.
Yes.
So they were looking for one member that they can focus on. Do you have any problem in your family? Do you like, they just like want people to cry and
yes,
be like, feel pity on you.
Yes.
And we were like, no, we're normal people. Like we don't have any disorder.
And also you don't want to share this with everybody. This
Of
is
course,
private, you know?
I'm not putting my problem in
Yes.
on the like on TV.
Yeah.
So that was the worst experience ever.
Yes. I see. Yeah, I heard from many dancers who participate in this kind of stuff, everybody is like really negative at the end. Also, I know from, for example, in Austria, there was a crew participating, and the guy told me, like, they already know who's gonna be in the final. Doesn't matter the votings, you know,
It's
because
script. It's
yes,
scripted.
because they also realized in the last episode they were other people were filmed more than them.
Yeah.
And the people who got filmed more, they went through, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it's a little, yeah. So after you battled a lot with vagabonds all around the world, you
Yeah.
started to go a little away from the battle scene, right? And you started doing more like shows and the theater.
We always like Vagabond. The good thing in Vagabond, it was we always did both.
Ah, okay, I see.
Even before me, they were
Okay,
doing both.
okay.
So yeah, it was a good balance between like show, like long, like 1 hour show or 20 minutes, or you know, and we did. So it was a good balance because during the show we could practice on the routines. That's why the routines and the shows in Battle
Yes,
here they were like very like on
because you
point,
have a lot of experience performing them. Yes.
of course, and we like working on perfections, you
Mhm.
know, because we always saw the world looking at the b-boys like they always, you know, like they all like they never synchronize.
Mhm, mhm.
So that's why we were like so focused on like being like even the arms on the same level, like the top rocks. We were working on every details.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, it's about the small things, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to mark the difference. That's
yeah.
how.
Yeah. So I also am very curious because I started in 2000 and when I started dancing, France was already on top. You
Yeah,
know, what do you'd also dance now 24 years, right?
yeah.
24 in the scene. What do you think? Why had the French scene such a high level? And where does this whole battle attitude come from?
It comes from, you know, it's that's the beauty of countries like US or France or UK or uh, like those places that are very cosmopolitan.
Hmm.
So you have a battle within your neighbor, you have a battle within your in your city, you have a battle within your region, you have a battle within the nation, like nationally, and then internationally. So that's why, and that's what I love is every region in France they had their own signature. You have like you could see the difference between Marseille, Lyon, Paris, our part of the like West Coast. Like
Hmm.
everyone had his own way of breaking. Now
Hmm.
it's different. Now with YouTube and almost all the kids they break the same.
Yes.
Few of them knows like okay, I
Hmm.
have to be unique, but most of them they do the same transition in
Yes.
power move
The
like
same endings. Yes.
exactly. So and also France had a huge history like in the 90s when the breaking was like on like the fall down in
Yes.
US, it was it was booming in France.
Ah, so it went from one continent just to the other.
Yeah, Germany and like and then Storm was traveling, so he was connecting all the like US and Europe. So and that's why like all this um, motivation to be always on top because just national you could 10 years 15 years ago you could just do a battle with top French b-boys
Yes, and it's high level.
yeah, Pokemon, Face T, Vagabond, all these like you had so many crews.
Yeah, legitimate, everybody. Yeah, yeah.
You could do a battle just a top 16, a high level just national. Now it's different. Now there is no more crew.
And I mean, there is it feels like there is every weekend a battle in France.
Yeah.
So I guess there were many heated battles in the beginning. For example, I just did the podcast with Jnoon.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we talked about he saw Benji versus Junior when it
Oh,
happened in
Châtelet,
Paris in it's like a mall, right?
Châtelet-Léal. It's
Yes.
a train station.
Yes, and he told me he watched it in the camera where it was filmed, you
Yeah.
know. And have you been to many of these battles there?
I didn't go to Châtelet when they did the battles.
Yeah.
Or Défense. It was Châtelet, and then they moved it to La Défense at the time of like Yuval and when they were like um, reviving the breaking scene
Yes.
with the youth.
Yes.
But Châtelet, I never been there
Ah,
during
okay.
those battles, like Benji Jr., Lamine, and like all the guys from Dev Dogs against like was so many battles. That was
Yes,
crazy.
yes, yes, yes,
But
yes.
I've been there to practice, but not to witness those battles.
Mhm. What was back then the most famous French battle? Was it Shells?
Shell was one,
Was it like the top French battle back
yeah,
then?
it was one of the like the best. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zubir was bringing the top b-boys all around the world. It
Yes,
was the best one, yeah.
yes, 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 yes. I love also because back then it was all about crew battles. There was no 2-on-2, no 3-on-3.
Oh yeah.
It was a crew battle.
One of the battle that I'm proud we won was Shell Battle Pro
Yeah.
when we did the final against Pokemon. It was
Mhm.
one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, of course, with all the social media and everybody, I think now everybody's more like family. Everybody's more, um, how you say, more polite. No more,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
more aggressions.
Politically correct. That's
Uh, I,
it's it's good, but they you should not lose focus on the like the tension between the crews. We have respect, we talk to each other, but when it comes to battles, then
Battle is
with,
battle.
with respect.
Mhm.
But there is that tension
Mhm.
between, let's say, like us against Vagabond was always mutual respect. Tension, but respect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not like insulting and like having gesture that can be, can be very disrespectful
Yes, yes, yes.
or words, and but it was like always on
Yeah,
respect.
I remember back then you go to the jam, you are with your crew here, then you look there is another crew, then you look, oh, this is the Belgium guys. Oh, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
this guy. Hey, he do air baby. When he go, you do your air baby. Yeah.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And everyone was in his own corner, and
Bro, the best. And then they cannot see you watch them, like don't look.
yeah. No, no, no. That was the time of, but even the best time, and I regret and never I didn't witness it. Like for example, I saw it on video. I didn't believe it. So Momo was telling me stories about him and Lamine doing 2 versus 5, 2 versus 5 or 4, and they won the battle
Yeah.
in Paris. And then Lamine always the double trouble. Lamine and Momo against all was Project Korea or Expression in UK.
Project Soul.
Project Soul, yeah, in the cipher. I saw the video, killing them, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, whoa, that's those things I wanted to see.
Yes,
You
yes,
know?
yes. Yeah. We need to implement this back somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. But now when you call out someone, it's disrespectful.
No, I mean it's disrespectful. It has a place in a time. Just I remember I was just hosting a battle, and then the organizer said to me, "Hey, and if somebody want to do a call out, what should we do?" And I say, if they want to do a call out, they can wait until the is a break, and then you go to this person. Let's go. But
Yeah.
hey, respect the organizer. You don't
Yeah.
take the microphone and stop the event so you
Yeah.
can dance your 3 rounds.
True.
This is not call out. Call out is everything is finished, and then you say, "Come." You
Yeah.
say, "Come," and you start.
Of
And
course. Yeah. 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 That's how it's supposed to be. But
how it's supposed to.
when adrenaline and when
Yeah.
man ego
Yeah,
hits,
yeah, 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 yeah.
the reason doesn't work
I
anymore.
mean, it's also hard to criticize people. Everybody now get their feelings hurt, and like, hey, if you back then, if you don't have skills, you cannot talk.
True.
You're just quiet. You practice, and then when you have moves, you can smoke. Then you can talk. Then you
That's
can
true.
say, hey, this is not cool. This, but back then, now everybody has a voice. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I want to talk with you also, of course, how you got into Rockforce crew.
Yeah.
But I want to ask something first. Total session, also very, very important event in history
In history, yeah, for
for
sure.
everybody. These
Mm.
legendary battles. Have you been to many editions?
I've been to, uh, if I'm not mistaken, I've been to one,
Ah, okay.
and it was Rockforce, so
Versus Vagabonds.
Ajax, Kareem, and Machine. So it
Okay.
was the 3 versus 3, not the crew.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
And against the main source, so it was Sebastian Ramirez, David Cola, and Nono. That was the final, I guess. Yeah, if I remember, was the final. It was
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
The top rock was like insane.
Yes.
Machine was going all out.
Yeah, yeah. This is the time. This is the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That was his time. Yeah.
That was really nice. So you didn't see Vagabonds versus Rockforce live?
On video, no, 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 yeah.
I must have watched this video at least 500 times, bro.
Yes. This one and the rematch in IB.
It's so legendary back, and you see how they used to battle before, like then Bionic goes in, he just do top rock. He
Yeah.
just do top rock, and then Salah go inside and he start doing locking.
Yeah, they had routine in locking, popping, like by
Crazy,
and going to like in this like that was the
crazy.
way. That was the
And Benji enter with
yeah.
Rockforce.
No, that was a good, very good experience. I think it was no, which one? And there is another one that I remember.
Mhm.
2 versus 2.
With Neil and Salah,
Neil and Salah and Benji
Benji and Reveal.
and this one.
We watched this VHS so much and go rewind, then there comes the lines.
Then yeah.
Bro, we destroy it. I remember this scene like it was yesterday in the final when Reveal do the 3 freezes.
Oh
He
man.
go 1 freeze, 2 freeze, 3 freeze, and everybody, bro,
Yeah, yeah. He
bro.
was he at that moment he was on fire.
And I must say, for me, maybe one of the most underrated from Vagabond was Neil. He
Oh
was so good.
yeah,
So good.
yeah.
He had so crazy stuff.
And
Back.
he had stuff that I saw people doing, and I'm sure they didn't know he created.
Ah, okay, I see. Yes.
All this transition, halo to one hand and go inside
Yeah.
to drill. Like I saw people doing it, and I'm
I,
sure you don't know it's him.
I love this one from him. He do cork, 1.5, and another one.
Double.
Bro, this is 2003,
He
4.
was the first one doing it. Yeah.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
That's still now heavy. You do it now, it's heavy.
Yeah. No,
Shout
he
outs to Neil. Shout outs to Neil. He was there, motherfucker.
yeah,
Was
shout
like
out.
the silent killer from them. You know, when it was going dangerous, Neil, either. You know,
Yeah, but they all, that's what was very like beautiful in the first generation. They all had their signature move, and that moment, like, okay, that moment we know Si Mehmet is gonna smoke everyone. That moment, Gigi, let's go. Lamine, Salah, Momo, Bosca.
You had like specialists. Everybody have a specialty.
Exactly.
Now everybody want to be all round. You know, everybody do everything, but nothing special.
Yeah. And the new generation now, the problem is, I always tell the people I train with, the new generation, or the people I coach, if you want to control one move, let's say you want to do a perfect flare in your set as a transition, you have to practice flare and do 20, like just flare. So when you do one, it's clean.
Yeah.
But so many people, they train one power move, they do one round, and they're like, okay, now I'm going to practice something else.
Now I have it. Now I have it.
And they connect the power move, but they're not clean. You don't have the right technique.
Yes. It looked like beginner.
It's all messy.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, bro. But now tell us, please, how did you come up getting a member from legendary Rockforce crew?
So I've always been in good relationship with Karim since Battle of the Year 2012.
Yeah, he entered with you guys, Vagabonds, right?
And he came to France. So we were training.
Does he already was Muslim back then, or after he danced with you guys, he got
Oh, he was born Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got in touch at that moment. He came to France to practice with us. So we trained for the routines, the show.
Nice.
Yeah, so he was going back and forth. And so he saw the intensity. We were doing like proper, like we had like a proper schedule, workout, and then work on the routines, show, and then solos, and then battle during the day, one-on-one.
It was really planned.
Yeah. Everything that you see in Olympics and stuff, we were doing it back then.
I see, yes.
And it was funny because the people that were making fun of us, the people that were mocking us, oh no, you're not dancers, you're just
you're athlete, yeah.
Whatever. So many years after, because I got like into like PT and like just learning for my general like knowledge to learn about my body, how I can rehab myself. I don't go to physio, I don't go to doctor, I don't take medication. I just take like natural stuff with plant and all this like natural honey. And so I had this knowledge of getting myself always in good shape and know where is the limit to not get injured. So those people that were those people that were mocking us, years later they come to me, my shoulder I dislocated. You have exercise to I was like, really?
Give me 50 euro, I show you.
Exactly. But like okay, you have to do this.
Of course.
And I see the result. They come back to me, they're like, I healed, so it's all good now because I don't live in the past.
Yeah.
We have so much to live in the present and the future. So
of course, sharing is always caring,
Of course. So all the time, like, and we won Battle of the Year, so we kept in touch with Karim all the time, sharing stuff together and asking about you know, like just how his family. I know his wife, his daughter, his mom, you know, and they're like just like beautiful human beings.
Mhm.
And then I went to 2022. I went to US. My
Mhm.
brother was working there, so he brought his whole family there in
Ah,
Chicago.
nice.
So I went there, and then I told Kareem, "Yeah, I'm gonna come visit you." So I went to Vegas, and he asked me like, "Do you want to judge bands in the circle, the first one?"
Yes, yes, yes.
So I judged the first one, and then I stayed in Vegas with the guys from Rockforce. And then they asked me, "Yeah, do you want to come to Hawaii?" And we going there for a battle that Linsky and Bo they organize.
Mhm.
Guys from 808 and Linsky from
Was
Flawless.
it Endless Summer Jam?
No, it's another.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
they
okay.
organized this one, but it
Yeah.
was another one called Monarch. But
Okay.
it was a good one, a very good battle.
Mhm.
So we went there and we did a 3 versus 3 and we won. And then we came back and then so I entered with Bozy and Denver, two
Nice.
members of Rockforce. And me before that I asked Kareem, I want to join Rockforce. Yeah, we have to. You have to meet all the members,
Yes, of course.
but no one knew. So then Bozy and Denver, they were like, "You have to get in with us. We're gonna ask Kareem." And I was like,
Nice, nice.
"Yeah, but I just want to like everyone to accept me."
Of course, because
Yeah,
a crew is everybody. You have to
exactly.
know everybody.
Yeah. And then we practiced together in the garage in Vegas.
Nice,
So we
nice.
were like just going like, and Maurice know me. I met all the other members. They liked me, you know. And
Nice.
then I got into Rockforce, and then Kareem told me like, "Yeah, Thomas asked us to do Battle of the Year." So at that moment, I was like, "Bro, if you need me, I'm like, I can come to Vegas." Like, so
Perfect,
I
perfect.
went there for like 6 months.
Ah, nice. Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
to
nice.
train with them. So
Mm-hmm.
I stayed there in US. I did 3 months, and then I went back, and then I come back because Schengen visa.
Of course, yeah, you cannot
Yeah,
stay
yeah, yeah.
U.S. citizen, yeah.
So we practiced for that.
Really nice. That's
Yeah,
really nice. And I
and we
mean, hey, next level Rockforce, they have their own vans. They have their own sneaker.
no, it's yeah,
Which crew has their own? Is there a crew that has? I know the
Floro,
Four Lords had
Tony.
the Saucony, yeah,
Yeah.
but there is nobody, I think.
No, I like not them. I remember. Yeah, only Floro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
we talk about shoes. What do you think about the Nike shoe, the Breakdance shoe?
Always people they will you have people that like it. Some people
You try it on, you try to
no,
break.
I never. But it looks like other
Yeah.
Nike.
Yeah, I was a little underwhelmed. I ordered it and then when it came, it was like, okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I didn't feel it. I
Yeah,
just saw it. I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah. I
it's not
mean,
something that it's
I
wow.
have one in my collection. I can say I have a Nike breaking shoe. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
but yeah, I don't have like to be honest, breaking was even back then, like B-boys and B-girls, they were the one dictating how someone in hip hop should dress.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Like when you see the kids in the 70s,
Yeah. They
like
all look like B-boys.
in wild style, and yeah, they have like this
Yeah,
Kangol
yeah.
like bob, and they had like or the suede or superstar or
Yes.
Nike,
With the fat laces and everything.
yeah, or pro kids, like they
Yeah,
had
yeah, 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 yeah.
they were dictating the style.
I swear you're so correct.
So it's like it was always a fashion. Hip hop was always dictating the fashion for the world, for everyone. When you work in New York, you think everyone
is a b-boy.
Is hip hop. Yeah. When they're just regular people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like the mentality of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think also this got a little lost nowadays with the style and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Back in the day when you look at somebody, you know, oh, this is a b-boy, he listening to rap and hip hop, and now you can't say it anymore. I mean, everything has to evolve. So
yeah, and also like it's always a loop.
It will come back. It will come back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
it's like in fashion.
yeah.
There is nothing new you can create.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only upgrade.
Yes.
From something that already existed.
I mean, you see it in music most of the time. Nowadays, everybody just samples and
because everything have been done. What you can do better than classical music that were invented centuries, or soul music, or jazz, or
I mean, even in breaking, every couple of months you see an old clip from the 30s or 40s. Somebody's doing crazy breaking moves, you know.
Yeah.
So, like you say, everything is created.
Of course. So this, or even this whole thing about biting, it's just ego. Because
yeah, it's yeah.
If you dig a little bit, you can see that move somewhere. That is not.
It's just you know, don't throw bite signs when you're a biter yourself. You know, like just shut up. You know, you are biting also, so don't show other guys bite. You know, like
and also like it's just like how you want the world to evolve if you're not willing to give up that move to the world. Like, because when you do something, it's like you sharing. It's like knowledge. If I give you money, I lose money. But if I give you knowledge, I keep the knowledge.
The knowledge doubles. The knowledge doubles.
And then you spread it to someone else. And that's how societies and civilization evolve.
Speaking about evolving, who do you think will do the first double flare?
The first
double flare. Who will be the first?
At that moment, a Chinese for sure.
That's why I ask you.
At that moment, I can see only that it can be like there is a lot of. It's all about who wants it the most.
Okay. Yes.
And who has the best ability to defeat gravity.
Maybe he's not born yet, or maybe he cannot think at this time. Maybe he need to grow up a little more.
Yeah. We don't know, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen definitely.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen definitely. Also, we talk about Chinese b-boys and b-girls, of course, because you were part of the coaching team, right? Munir was the head coach.
Yeah.
And you and Sambo were the second coaches. Can we say like that?
Yeah, and Freeze too.
And Freeze too.
Yeah.
So, do you think because the Chinese scene came up in the last like 4 years, 5 years?
Yeah.
Something like this. Do you think if the Chinese scene had trainers like you guys in the 2000s, they were going big in the 2000s already?
If they had like trainers,
I mean, because of trainers like you and Munir and Sambo,
yeah,
I think they evolved so crazy.
Yeah, because we like with the experience we have.
Yes.
Because the thing in China is the kids are insane. Like the B-girls, they do power moves better than B-boys here.
Yeah.
In my country, in France.
Yeah.
biggers and B-boys here.
You can never imagine this back in the days.
Yeah, because they have this discipline.
Yeah.
When they got into it, that's why I love. I went to a class. The parents, they don't bother the teachers. Here in France, the parents, they want to get involved. No, I want to participate at the class. No, you shouldn't do this. No, not. Don't put my kid on the head. On the head, it's too dangerous. You know, like really. So just go do soccer or play football or
do something else.
do something else. Don't
So
bring.
how does the schedule look for these kids? How many days in a week they practice? How long do they practice?
Most of them that I was talking to, they practice like 4 or 5 times a week.
Okay.
Others, they practice 6 days a week.
Yeah. And like couple of hours or?
It's like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay. But when, like you said, they're very disciplined. So when they practice, they really practice.
Oh, they practice, yeah. One of them, I was talking to him and it was like, yeah, my teacher doesn't let me leave the room if I don't complete, I don't know, like something like 100 flares and 100 air flares. Like, so they have their practice and they have to complete that workout on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they like.
That's why they're crazy.
They're crazy.
I can compare this to basketball because I watch a lot of NBA and they also say like they have workouts, they have to finish 1,000 makes, not 1,000 makes, you know?
Yeah. No, it's like repeating.
Yeah.
Repetition. It doesn't make perfect, but it makes better.
And for me personally, musicality came very natural because also of my origin, we are really musical in everything.
Yeah.
And how can you teach musicality? Because also the Chinese b-boys and b-girls, they listen to the music. They're not athletes, you know, they're really dancing. Can you teach musicality?
Yeah, of course you can teach musicality. You just need to know how to break down the music in every style. Because the pattern is always the same.
Yes.
You know, you just need to know how to break down. It's like you have good b-boys and b-girls, but they're not, it doesn't mean they're good teachers.
Yeah.
Like good teachers can teach you something, even they don't know how to do that move. So in music, it's the same. You have to learn. And for me, I'm grateful because in my city, Nantes, I have DJ One Up.
Yeah.
And I have another DJ Zeus from like one of my brother. I know him and his brother Cremo because he was in my crew. So they're part of my crew and they're like my elders. And so just being around them, and because the DJs, and One Up, I took some workshop with him. I did some theater show with him.
Nice.
So I'm just sitting and just watching, and he's like breaking down all the beats.
Yes.
So you know how to, okay, guys, now you have to know the freeze. I can hit it. It depends on the music. On the 8, on the 1.
The 1.
Yeah, but sometimes it's more impactful on the 8.
Yeah.
It depends on which beat. Sometimes it's just like 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, 1.
Yeah, you cannot always say make the freeze on 8. It's not possible. Yeah.
So it depends. You have different scenarios, but you have to know how to break down the music, and you need to be open to every style. So like research and look for like different beats, different music, different style, different, you know, and also dance, other dance.
Yes.
You know,
open-minded, right?
Yeah. Not only people, like so many people, they go to parties and they don't know how to social.
They start up rocks.
They start ciphers and no. I just wanna have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to organize hip hop parties. And then, of course, I sometimes let the cypher, you cannot stop it.
Yeah.
But when there was too much ciphers. I go in the cypher, I destroy it. I say, take this girl, dance with her. This,
But last summer I went in New York. So I went to New York for the 50th anniversary
Ah, nice.
of hip hop,
Mhm.
and there were like these block parties. No,
Yeah.
it was like in the Crotona Park in
Mhm.
Bronx. So they did like it was a crazy jam. KRS-One just took the mic and he started rapping. All the DJs, crazy. It was crazy. And people, they were dancing, hustle dance.
Hustle dance, yeah.
On the music, sometimes they're just vibing. And all of a sudden, they opened the cipher and then Born with some guys from the
DVD, yeah.
BVD or Zulu, they were like cipher, blah, 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 so we cipher, and then they stop willingly, start vibing again. Like it was not like taking forever.
Yeah.
It was just like, let's get down now. The
Yeah.
music is perfect for get, ba, 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 and then, okay, let's go back, like have
It's
a
all
drink.
natural. It's all
Yeah,
natural.
let's go back to have a drink or get some sandwich or,
Nice, nice, nice.
that was a good vibe. Yeah,
Nice. That's really nice story. That's
yeah,
really
yeah.
Yeah, we missed this a little. We missed this definitely. Would you say for the Chinese B-boys and B-girls, the element of power comes most easy for them? Because when you see them battle, that's like what most people remember, their power and their freezes.
Yeah, it all depends on how you were brought as a dancer, what
Mhm.
your teacher taught you.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Like some teachers, even in France, all around the world, they teach you moves.
Mhm.
They don't teach you history
Yeah.
because I always learn you have to know where you come from to know where you're going.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't know where you come from, it becomes like you dance and that's what happened with the new generation. If they don't have a good surrounding, they dance and all of a sudden they hit like teenage. They become teenager and
And they stop?
they stop because they have something better, like
Mhm.
like life,
Yes, yes, yes.
girlfriend, boyfriend, like parties and stuff.
Mhm.
And they're like, but when you know history of that movement, you're
Mhm.
like, yeah, I can do this, but I stay in this because it's a culture that I belong to. It's a community that I want to
Mhm.
be involved in.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
if you don't know the history, it's just moves. You're just dancing,
Yeah.
but you don't know why.
When I start dancing, I wanted to know everything, everything. And it's so funny, back in the days, we didn't have many informations, but everybody know everything. Everybody
Yeah.
know where to get stuff, so everybody knows it. And now you have information in your hand and nobody know nothing.
And people are ignorant. We're living in age of uh, easy information with this,
Yes,
but
but everybody's too lazy.
people are lazy.
Yeah.
If they go through a video, uh, if it lasts 1 minute, then
They don't watch it. Yeah. For me, the one of the worst was when Blonde battle against Issei and in R16 and Blonde does slow-mo airfare.
yeah,
This blonde's move. And Issei do this to it.
that yeah,
The
it's a
perfect example.
it,
Perfect example.
but that's the thing. Like so many, even I met dancers that are, like they have this b-boys and b-girl attitude, like
Mhm,
the dress, the
mhm,
style,
mhm.
the b-boys, the steps. But then you talk to them, they have zero knowledge. about history.
It's so important. It's
Yeah.
so important. It's
They
so
just mimic,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
they don't take the whole thing,
Yes.
the whole package.
This all is a very important part. Without this, it's not real. Without this, it's not real.
This is a mark of longevity.
Yes, definitely.
When you know your history, that's when you,
I mean, if I watch all my friends I grew up with, even my first crew members and everybody,
yeah,
none of them was so interested like me when I watched see now. And I'm still I will never leave this scene.
yeah,
This forever my home. So it's also because of what you say. I know my history. I know where everything comes from.
yeah, and you're curious.
Yes.
You know, when you like what you said before, we didn't have easy access to
Mhm.
knowledge. So
Mhm.
you had to, that's why, like 99, I started, 2000 was my first trip
Mhm.
international.
Nice.
Was 14, I went to Chile
Nice.
with my crewmates, with KLP.
That's nice.
You know, was my first travel, and I met B-boys there. And then since that time, I was like, okay, let's travel. Every year we were going to call outs organized by Mario and Tyrone.
Mhm.
It was like a crazy battle. This one too, it was insane. I always, when I see Tyrone and Mario, I'm like, we have to bring it back.
So you go way back with them, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It was, so we were going to Holland, we were going to Switzerland, we were going to Germany,
Mhm.
Spain.
Yeah, yeah, this is very important. You have to travel because you don't get better if you stay in your practice room, and that's it.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly that's
yeah,
and
yeah.
you know the history also of not only where it comes from, but from other countries. They have their own history.
Mhm.
You know, UK, they have their own,
Mhm.
like pioneers, and France, we
And,
have,
and then you see that in the dance. When I started dancing, you know exactly this is Japanese style.
yeah,
Only Japanese people dance like this. This is French style. Only French people dance like this.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Now
now,
it's worldwide.
now it's the trend nowadays is I want to be like Stripes.
Yeah, but the thing is, those people, they like, when you want to look like someone, that's when you're gonna you you
Bro,
you're gonna
I,
you're
I
gonna
mean just
leave.
I mean just the sentence. If you want to look like someone. So
You the it's an easy way to exist,
yes,
but not to stay.
yes, 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 yes.
If you go your own path,
Mhm.
it's gonna take time.
Mhm.
It's gonna be doubtful. So sometimes you will be like, "What I'm doing now? I should quit."
Mhm.
But then you remember that's why knowledge and history comes. I do it because I love it.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know.
100%.
So it takes time to be your own self,
But at the end, it's more
but
rewarding.
you last forever.
Yes, 100%, 100%. So we come to the last section, the fave five. Yeah, where we
Yeah,
talk about your favorite five things. It can
yeah,
be five, it can be more, it can be less. Yeah. So we always start with the B-boys. Your favorite five B-boys all time.
all time.
Doesn't matter.
Uh, First ever, Karim Barouche, Abstract.
Ooh,
Yeah, Reveal.
reveal.
Yeah, Karim. Karim was one of. I started watching Karim
Mhm.
long time, you
Mhm.
know, and then I have like Mauricio, because Mauricio is also like a friend from long time. Like
Yes.
he was always like mentoring me.
Ah, cool,
He's
cool.
a good friend.
Mhm.
I love.
Does he have the craziest flair ever? The highest flair ever?
I never saw anyone doing his flair.
I mean, his hip is where his head is almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
He could do air flare. He could do air flare easy. Him, and like there is so many, not only five,
yeah, of course, of course,
but
of
there
course.
is like Powan, Ken Swift,
Mhm.
all like the classics.
Mhm. And from the newer generation,
New generation, B-boys like Victor, Phil Wizard,
Yeah.
um, Rob from Style Invaders is good. He's
Yeah.
very good. Tiro from Belgium.
Yeah, Tiro. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiro. And then the guys from like Lee, like the ones that have personality, but
Yeah.
then you have like some people that no one talks about, like in rugged, for example, like Dusk
Mm-hmm.
is even if like I like this guy as a human, but him and all other like
Mm-hmm.
from there is so many.
The more you yourself, the better you are, right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So, big girls, your favorite big girls?
Big girls, uh, the classic ones. Taya,
Ah, yeah, yes.
yeah. Hurricane,
Hurricane.
yeah. Um, movie one was
Mhm.
when she was like,
In her prime, she
yeah,
was. She was
yeah,
a problem. Yeah.
she was a problem.
Yeah.
Beta was good.
Mhm.
Beta was crazy. Then who else? James Spears,
Mhm.
when she was on her
Mhm.
prime, she was crazy too. But there is few of them from the new generation, like Kate, Nika.
Mhm.
Um, there is a girl that I know since she's a kid, and
Okay.
she's she's coming up, Lola from Spain.
Ah, yes, yes, I saw
You
her
know,
too.
like yeah, yeah, I know her.
You saw
She's
the whole
living
evolution.
in Dubai, so I'm not objective, but she's
Yeah.
growing. Like she's coming
Mhm.
strong. And then you have like the Chinese bigger, like Yingzi. It's my for me, it's bigger Yingzi is
This
for
is
me, it's the best.
personal. This is
Her and
personal.
Royal, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. For me, my I always loved Bibish. Oh no, Entschuldigung, not Bibish. Baby Son from
Baby,
Honda. Yeah,
baby,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
This was
yeah.
always my favorite. Yeah. Then your five favorite DJs.
DJs, Lean Rock,
Hmm.
One Up,
Hmm.
Nobunaga.
Number one for me.
Yeah, yeah, it's insane.
Hmm.
Uh, the one that Break Lacy, like Gigi Lacy,
Yes.
he brought like all the records
He
that,
changed it. He changed it. Yeah.
yeah, he changed the game. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Renegades,
Yes. Hmm.
Renegades, Cut Nice,
Got nice. Yes.
GJ Flag,
Hmm.
you know. Yeah, there is others. Yeah, Tony Touch, other DJs, but
I always loved DJ Ben.
oh, GJ Ben was,
His beats. I think when I danced, I could dance best to his beats because how what he played was perfect for my style.
yeah. Ah, he was on another level. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
The you remember the battle in France was a 3-on-3 and Gambler come and Rivers also. And
Oh,
Pokemon was with Brahim, Lilu, and Ismail.
it was in a city next to, yeah, 1 hour from my city,
He was
Rennes.
live there.
Yeah, yeah.
He was there.
No, I was not there. I was not there.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. It was in the
This
city.
also, I watched this event 1,000 times at
Yeah,
least.
it was crazy.
At
This battle was insane. Yeah,
when Oma battled against Karimbo and he
yeah.
took a Benji.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a
That
good.
was the best time. Five of your favorite battles you had. Doesn't matter, crew, one-on-one.
Um, World Bboy Classic with the keys
Oh, nice.
was one of my favorites
Mhm.
because it was not expected.
Mhm.
I was supposed to do the battle with Yaman, but
Ah,
he got injured.
ah, with Yaman would also be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Keys was supposed to judge and Yaman was supposed to do it with me. So we changed it. It
Nice.
was like minutes. So
Mhm.
this has a lot of meaning for
Nice, nice,
like,
nice.
you don't have to prepare to win something. You just have to go with
It's your
everything.
brother. You know him, he
Yeah,
knows.
of course. And you have to celebrate.
Mhm.
Like as I said to people, like when you go to a battle, you celebrate all these hours behind the scene, like suffering,
Mhm.
the sweat and the blood and the
Yeah,
tears and the,
yeah.
when you go on stage or you go to a battle, you celebrate.
Yeah.
Why are you
That's
stressing?
yeah.
You like, why are you stressing?
Mhm.
Just have fun, show yourself, and don't have any regret.
Mhm.
So this one, of course, the UKs that we won. The one that we won with the Rockforce in Japan,
How it's called? Not Super Smoke? Super
Super,
Smoke?
Super Break.
Super Break, yeah.
Super Break in final against Space Invader.
Mhm.
Style Invaders,
Mhm.
basically, is the video game. Sorry. Yeah, this one, Pro AM, we lost in final with the Keys and team.
In USA.
Yeah, 2015.
Mhm.
The Silverback, 2015 was
When
crazy.
Silverback came, everybody was like, what? Wing versus TZ top 32? Huh? How is this possible?
It was insane. It was a game changing.
Mhm.
Imagine an event that you get paid
To be in top
while you top 100.
top 100 already, right?
You already, yeah, you go and they give you $100, I think. So that was insane. That was like, okay, now
Mhm.
we see the respect that we deserve,
Mhm.
and it's organized by people that love breaking,
Mhm.
not like just regular promoter that
Mhm.
doesn't know what's the feeling of being taken care of,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I see. I see. 5 events you never could attend, but you wish you could do.
5 event, the one in Korea with the Bboy unit,
Bboy unit, yes.
reverse against Mine 180.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Oof.
one I was like, I would like, if they bring it back now, I want to do it. Like,
Yes.
I want to go.
Yeah.
This one, freestyle session. I never been to freestyle session.
Really?
Never, like, because it's always during
Yeah.
the year and I'm working.
I see. Yes.
It's impossible. I have to plan it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's always difficult to go there. This one, I want to go to endless
Endless Summer Jam, yeah.
yeah, I want to go there so bad, but it always timing that too. I think that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the main one. Like,
Nice. Your five favorite countries you visited for your dancing.
uh, um, the first one, Saudi Arabia,
Okay.
because I'm Muslim, so I went from to do my the small pilgrimage, not the big one, not the Hajj.
Okay, I see.
But,
Yes.
you know, the feeling is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first one. Japan
Mm-hmm.
was like crazy. US, always. When I go to US, I feel like,
They
you know,
treat you.
the place you feel like home
Mm-hmm.
all the time you go there. And this one, um, also like Morocco, all the time I go back. It's my home country. So it's like a lot of history.
Mm-hmm.
And UAE, I've
Yeah.
been there for 10 years.
Yeah.
I've been living there for 10 years and I've been traveling the world. I can tell you quality of life, security, like you can live, like there is so much for kids, like your like women are safe, like it's the safe.
Yeah,
The
I heard like you can leave your money everywhere. Nobody will.
no, you're taking coffee in on a terrace outside. You leave your phone. You come back 1 hour later. It's on the terrace or at the desk.
Somebody put
No
it.
one there.
Somebody
No
forget it.
one there to steal
Yeah,
or to do anything
yeah, yeah.
because they know the rules.
Mhm. And last but not least, your favorite 5 MMA fighters.
MMA fighters. Habib,
Yes.
Islam,
All Nurmagomedovs.
all the Dagestanis. Like,
All of Dagestanis, brother.
I'm not really into MMA like that much
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
because I'm like it's always like the timing is always like too late, and I'm not
Ah,
that man that
ah,
can stay awake for.
brother, I send you link. I always watch it in the morning with cornflakes. I can send you link, no problem.
Send me links so I can watch it while taking
Yeah.
break.
We will do podcast again and then I will ask you again and then you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So brother, hey, thank you so much for taking
No,
your
thank you for having me. Yeah,
do you have any last words or shout outs?
yeah. Shout out to my friends that like keeping me going. Keys, Mika,
Mhm.
his brother, like all the guys from like where am I now? Um, all these people like the Free Minds,
Mhm.
Carlito, Yaman, Team, Salomon, all these guys, the guys from KLP from my first crew,
Mhm.
all the Rockforce family. Like there is so many to mention.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
all here. All the names are here.
Oh, that's fresh.
Yeah,
That's fresh. That's a good
yeah, yeah.
idea.
So yeah, big shout out to Rockforce, big shout out to Munir. That when we were talking about Team China, he's the one like
Yeah.
Vagabond who introduced me to. Like he called me, "Do you want to be coach for
Yeah.
Team China?" So
Mhm.
big shout out to Munir. He has done a lot
Nice.
for the scene,
Mhm.
and yeah, people are ungrateful, but it's
Yeah.
another topic.
We don't no negativity. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But
Yeah.
big shout out to Tyrone, Mario, Renegade, all those people that I really appreciate, and yeah, the guys from my city,
Nice, bro.
TJ
Nice.
One,
Nice.
always
Yeah.
good support, and
Brother Nico. I sleep in his studio. We visit him for hip hop session and I sleep in his studio. I was there in the holy room.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Behind
Yeah, 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 yeah. The small one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a nice place.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. So when somebody says something, I say, hey, I sleep in this room. Psst, you know, like
It's a nice room to live in. Huh?
yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, thank you, brother, again.
Yeah, thank you.
From my side also, of course, shout outs to you, shout out to your crew. And where are you actually now?
I live in Toulouse.
No, no, I mean here, is this your house?
No, it's not my house.
Uh-huh.
If I was in my house, you will hear my daughter like screaming. She's
Aha, okay.
almost 1 month, so she has like
Ah, I see, I see. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Of course, yeah, thank you. For the watchers and listeners, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Yeah, we are the road to 10,000 subscribers.
Nice.
Comment who you want to see next. Thumbs up for us, it's always important. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a podcast. And yeah, if you want to show full support, you go now to Patreon, support us every month. €5 is nothing. You pay €5 bullshit every day. You can support a good cause for the scene. We need some good media. And yeah, watch out for the next podcast, for the next news. And thank you again, Nabil. And that was your favorite Bboy show with your favorite Bboy host.
See you
Peace.
soon, brother.